Hi, this is Mr. Panda, and today I'm going to show you some of the resources that you have in the library. So let's say you have to research for homework a little bit of quantum mechanics. You would go to Google, of course. And your Google doesn't look like mine because I have a lot of widgets and extras and added resources. But mostly you would get a little bit of medium information and mostly bad sources. That's what happens when you Google. You have the whole internet in your hands, and sometimes Google doesn't know that you're actually looking for good information for a homework. Yeah, sure, you can begin with Wikipedia, and that can give you a general idea on where to begin. But if you don't know how to access the reference information at the bottom of the page of Wikipedia, and you don't know how to search for those notes and reference and do all the work, it's going to be hard. So what the school does for you is in the My TAS website, you have the link to the library website, and it looks like this. And here you have a lot of resources that could make that work easier for you. I'm going to show you two of them right now at the moment. I let you play with all the things that you can find here. You're gonna find useful links, database and research, and useful tools. But today I'm gonna show you two specific research tools. The first one is Britannica. To get to Britannica, you just have to click here, and you're gonna be asked an ID number. That ID number is usually here. You can copy it and paste it, log in, and this is what you're going to get. You can select the level of the information that you're going to try to find, and here you can search exactly like a Google search would do. Let's try that good old quantum mechanics to see what we're gonna get. Let's copy here, paste it. Let's see what we get. So you have articles about quantum mechanics, and all these articles are going to be safe for you to use in your homeworks. Going to also find images, videos, a dictionary definition of quantum mechanics, magazines, websites, primary sources, and ebooks, and all of this are good for you to find information that you can use in your homework. If you get into one of those articles, let's say I'm gonna get here, and you think this English level is too easy, you can put it harder, and if it's too hard, you can go down a level so that you can find it easier to read. You can also double click to get the definition of the word. If you don't get the word, you're gonna double click and get the definition of the word, and that's gonna help you do your homework. I would invite you also to check all the different things that you can do inside the article. You can send it to print, you can use the citing tool to actually help you cite that article. We'll talk about that more in another video. And you can even click on listen for the computer to read this for you, and that could help you understand it a little bit better. You can change the font if it's too hard to read, or if you're an avid reader, and then you can put the font down so that it's smaller to read, and so and so. That's it for Britannica. Obviously, if you have any questions, you can ask the librarian. But the other source that I want to show you is this one over here. If we go back to the library website, you go down, you're going to find in databases and research, you're going to go to middle school database right here, that button over here. If you click here, you're going to get to Gale. Gale is a full-on database, And here you can find a lot of information about anything you want, and this is going to be way better than Google, because all the information that you're going to get here is actually good information from a good source. So you don't have to worry to evaluate the source before using the information in your homework. So how to use this? You can click over here, copy the password to enter and sign in, and this is going to take you to the database. While you're here, you can also do a search about anything you want. Let's try that again with the quantum mechanics. Oh, I have power now. Let's quantum mechanics, and let's see what we get. When you search for that, the database will search inside of the whole resource library that they have, and it's going to give you how many references, how many biographies, videos, audio, magazines, and news they have related to the search you just made, and you can actually see them down here. Also, if you know your Lexile level, and you're gonna find here the Lexile level of the article, so that you know if it's too hard to read or not, and then you can select something that is easier for you to read. One cool thing about Gale is that you can sign in with any of your email sources, email accounts, and it will connect immediately to your account's drive. If you're using Google, it will connect to your Google Drive, and if you're using Microsoft, it will connect to your Microsoft. So if I click there, it will immediately connect to my Microsoft if I'm connected from the browser. And if I want to, I open this article, and if I want to save this because I think is good for my resource and research, you can send it to your OneDrive, and it will immediately be there in your OneDrive, saved for you to use later. So that's Gale. Of course, there are a lot of other things that Gale can do for you, and it can be really, really powerful, but that's good enough for another video. These are the tools that you have for you right here. There are way more, and of course, you can know more if you go inside and start clicking around and finding about all the resources that the library has for you.